Okay, so Desi said that I talk too fast, so I will try to slow it down a little bit. But so I wanted, oops, wait a minute. Okay. So like Joe said, I've been in the merchant industry for almost 10 years. I love my job. It's personally rewarding. I get to save my customers money and make them money. Most of my merchants welcome me back into their business. We're on a first name basis. Most of my business comes from referrals, probably like a lot of you. The reason is the level of personal service that I provide. This industry that I'm in is typically a love them and leave them type of industry, but I don't do business that way. If you did do business with me, you would hear from me on a regular basis. I would monitor your account. I would keep you updated on any new federal regulations that pertain to credit card processing or anything of that nature. So the great thing about being an independent agent is I have a lot of options. And one of the options is to offer wholesale rates for credit card processing. And the difference between that and what most of you are probably on that are processing credit cards is you're probably on a tiered structure where you pay 3 or 4 different rates. And on a wholesale, you would basically pay cost plus a tiny markup. So it would ensure that you would always pay the lowest possible rate out there, and it would be something that you could also evaluate on a regular basis to make sure you are always getting the lowest possible rate. I don't know if anyone knows this or not, but there's 300 different types of credit cards out there, Visa, MasterCard, and Discover. So there's 200 Visas, 100 MasterCard, or 50 MasterCard, 50 Discover. They all come in at a different rate to Visa, MasterCard. So you can, all the way down from a debit card, which costs 0.5%, all the way up to like a government card that costs 3%. You would never pay more than 30 cents on $100 over that. So with a wholesale rate package, which are normally reserved for the big guys like Big Lots and Fry's and those types of places, I'm able to offer that to you because I have no overhead. I work from home and so forth. So a bigger other companies, they're basically going to put you on a tiered structure where you're going to pay a big profit markup, and I don't have to do that. So I'd love to talk to you guys more in depth about that, but I only have 10 minutes. So. Okay, so I do understand that all businesses are unique and require different solutions. I can offer everything from cell phone processing to wireless processing, online processing, virtual terminals. So any way the way your business is set up, it's available to accept credit cards. And I will actually personally come into your business and make sure that your system is set up correctly and it's all working right and you know how to use it and all that. So I want to talk about to the people who are not currently accepting credit cards. Frankly, you're missing out. 40% of Americans, according to USA Today, have a need or a preference to use their credit card. So if you don't accept credit cards, you're basically telling 4 out of every 10 people you talk to that I don't want your business. So I'll just give you a couple examples. Well, for example, yesterday Michelle from Changes told me, you have to go to this new store. It's called White Black Market. Anyway, it's a great store. I went in there with $200, and I got up to the counter and I bought all the stuff, and it was $750. Okay, so obviously I'd use my credit card. So if they didn't accept credit cards, what would have happened? They would have lost $550 worth of my business. So, another example, we can use Kavan. We'll use him as an example. If he went into someone and they had a plumbing leak or something, and he said, oh wow, Mrs. Jones, we're going to have to tear open your wall. These pipes are all corroded. We're going to have to replace pipes. It's going to cost you $4,000 or $5,000. Right. What are the chances Mrs. Jones has a cookie jar on her counter that says plumbing with $3,000 sitting in it? Probably not very likely. So that's just another example why, add-on jobs or, if you have a retail store, add-on things that you want to purchase. The average American only carries $17.50 in cash. And the average American spends 50% more with a credit card. So I want to tell you a little story. So this is righty and this is lefty, and they go to the mall. Righty has cash and lefty has a credit card. So they go out and they go shopping and they buy gloves and rings and all that, and then they come back at the end of the day. Who spent more money? Right, absolutely, the person with the credit card. So you want to keep that in mind if you're not. All right, so let's see. All right, so I only have a few minutes. So I want to switch over to gift and loyalty that I do. The first loyalty program was S&H Green Stamps. I don't know if any of you remember that, but thanks. I don't know if any of you remember that. I don't, but that's maybe some people. When I said it before, people were like, really? So anyways, actually the modern day loyalty program started in 1981 by American Airlines. It was quickly duplicated, copied, went from airlines, rental cars to retail. Now small businesses are doing it. It's very popular nowadays. People want to be rewarded for their business. They want to be given incentives to use your business and so forth. So both businesses and consumers have recognized the value of a loyalty program. Only 12% of consumers are loyal to a single retailer. Of that 12% makes up 50 to 75% of overall revenue for that business. So it is important to keep your customers loyal. If you retained only 5% more of your customers, you would double your profits in a year. A gift and loyalty program would help your business. It's unique, it's customized. It can fit anybody's needs. The only person it might not fit is maybe James Rogers. Probably not Joe Hansen either, or Steve Padilla, but otherwise it would help just about everybody in here. The key is identifying your target market, and then literally placing your gift or loyalty cards in the palm of that person's hand. So I'll give another couple examples. Michelle from Changes Interior Design, love using her, she's not here. But she is doing gift cards. So she charges $125 an hour for interior design. Consultation's about 2 hours. So what she is going to do is she's getting some $250 gift cards printed up, right? She's going to ask Joe and Steve, I don't know if she already asked you guys, but she's going to ask them, next time you close on a house or new homeowners, would you mind giving them a gift, a $250 gift card to these people? And of course, they would probably say, sure, I'd love to give them a gift. Thank you for your business. So now they're thanking her for her business, and Michelle never left her couch. So 73% of all gift cards are redeemed. So you give out 100 gift cards. They might not get redeemed next week. That if it depends on your type of business, right? They might not get redeemed in a month, but they are going to be redeemed. And whether it's that person that you gave it to or someone they know, those gift cards burn a hole in people's pockets. They feel like, thanks. They feel like it's valuable. They're not going to leave it sitting on the table. Another example I want to give, we'll use Kavan again. He's out doing bids, okay, on jobs, and people are trying to get the best price and so forth. Of course, they're going to like him. Who couldn't, right? But they want the best price. So he says, here's a $25 gift card. Thank you for your time, whatever. Now, even if the $25 gift card doesn't make him cheaper than the next guy, they're still more likely to use him because they don't want to leave this money sitting on the table. It'd be like if you had a $50 Dillard's gift card, right? And you needed to buy a new dress, but you don't normally shop at Dillard's because it's expensive. So are you going to go to Walmart or Ross or something? No, you're going to go to Dillard's, and you're going to end up spending $150. When you could have went to Ross and spent $40 or something of that nature. So the gift cards do work. They are valuable. People feel like they would be leaving money on the table sitting there. And then if they don't personally need them, they're going to find somebody who does. So I'd love to talk to any of you guys about that. I'm working my way down the list of emailing people, trying to do one-on-ones. I'd like to say that all the people I had one-on-ones with this week are great people, and there's great people in here. Thank you, Christina Pacheco with Merchant Industry. Reward your customers or someone else will.